What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I want to talk about this deck. It's an oldie, but a goodie, but it is helping me rank up to Infinite as we speak, while the hot location is Luke's Bar, and I cannot wait to discuss this deck, show you how it works, and maybe you can join me in seeing how many cubes this thing gains, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris, AKA Bootman, and if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. I love discussing different decks, strategies, cards, different stuff going on in the community, and we have an awesome Discord server that you can be a part of. So make sure you subscribe, join this community. We're trying to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I think it's doable. We're at like 6,200, not too far off. We've done more, all right? And make sure you follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. I am doing monthly giveaways of the season pass, but you gotta be following me on Twitter, so all of that is linked down in the description below. See, you subscribe, I hook you up. We have a good time over here, all right? But anyways, let's get started. So, even though this is my Agent Dino deck, I got Collector up here because Collector has been doing work, okay? So, I'm gonna break this deck down, and I wanna be fully transparent with you about my opinion on this deck up front. I do think some of these cards are replaceable, but the overall strategy and idea of the deck, some of it might be lost, okay? Like, I think it's very important as a content creator. It's something that I've been debating on making a video about, but I've seen some content creators saying like, oh, hey, this deck's amazing and all of these cards are replaceable. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, there's like 5 cards in there that are not replaceable. You have to have them, all right? So if this has a couple, it has like 2 Series 4 cards. So I'll go through them, explain what they do, their purpose, why they're there, and you can decide if you want to change them. I'll give you some suggestions, but the number one question we get is, hey, what can I replace this with? What can I replace that with, right? So just know that the effectiveness of this deck is gonna be a little bit minimized if you replace one of these key cards, all right? So first up in this deck, we have Agent 13, because a lot of this deck, especially on Luke's Bar, so this is very specific to Luke's Bar too. This deck is great overall, but it's been doing great for me in Luke's Bar. But we have Agent 13, a card that draws cards, all right? We get 1 random card. She's been giving me terrible, like, 1-cost cards lately. It's very weird, but anyways, that's neither here nor there, all right? Next up, we have Quinjet. So this is another one. So Quinjet was one of my last cards in Pool 3. Okay, it was one of my last cards, all right? So is it replaceable? Like, yes, just toss in a different 1-cost, but because we are drawing so many cards, it is very helpful. But the reason why I say it's like somewhat replaceable is because this fool gets Killmongered all the time. If he doesn't, if this jet doesn't get Killmongered, I'm like, okay, cool. That's like, you know, an added benefit, all right? But I'm always expecting for these 2 cards to get Killmongered, okay? Then we got Collector, doing work. Like I said, so Collector, all of you should have, okay? +1 power for every card that enters your hand. So not only are we drawing cards, but when you're going at Luke's Bar, any card that bounces back will beef up Collector. So if you have Collector in your hand, that card needs to get out there because he is going to get big and nasty, all right? So then we got Storm. Storm, I've been getting a little bit tricky with, okay? So let's say I don't have Collector on Luke's Bar. You might see this in some gameplay. If I don't have Storm in Luke's Bar, I do a little surprise Storm on Luke's Bar at the very end, all right? This deck is very surprising for the opponent. The opponent does not know what is happening, okay? Because most of the cards in here too, when we're drawing, we are drawing random cards. They have no clue what's going on. All right, so one of the surprise strategies I use is Storm on the last turn, all right? And you're like, but Chris, just Storm by herself? Don't you worry, okay? So we do have 3 3-cost cards. This means, and it gets better than that, this means that we can run Storm with another card on turn 6, okay? So Luke's Bar, you will get Storm's 2 power plus another card, all right? So I put Cosmo in here. Originally in the original Agent Dino deck, this was Mystique. But because of Luke's Bar, because mainly I was using Mystique to copy Devil Dino, and also Storm used to be Goose, okay? So I made these changes for Luke's bar, and I actually like it a lot better. So I took out Mystique and I put in Cosmo. I had a couple people Shang-Chi, my Devil Dino. I was actually streaming with this deck. I was like, if Devil Dino gets Shang-Chi'd one more time, I'm getting Cosmo, all right? But Cosmo, obviously, he's very useful. It's a girl, she's very useful in other scenarios. I played against Destroy decks, stuff like that. Cosmo blocks them up, all right? So next, this is a Series 4 card, Agent Coulson. I opened this dude up in a random reserve. I did not buy him. I wouldn't buy him, just so you know. I would not spend 3,000 tokens on this. When Coulson gets downgraded and he's 1,000 tokens, go for it. Fantastic card. Coulson, when Coulson came out, I'm like, who wants this card? Coulson is legit. This is like one of the only consistent random draw cards, okay? Because you're getting a 4 cost and a 5 cost, all right? So for 3 energy, you are getting a random 4 and a random 5, okay? So this is very good. Now, what I was saying about Storm, if you have Quinjet on the table, your 4 cost becomes a 3 cost. Then on turn 6, you could drop a Storm with one of Coulson's draws. So sometimes I get some dirty cards out on the table because they are 4 cost. They are 4 cost cards that I'm able to get in on the last turn. Okay. Now, Lady Sif and Ghost Rider. So if you notice, the only 6 cost card in this deck is another Series 4 that I was fortunate enough to open up in reserve. Okay. This is the only 6 cost. So when I use Lady Sif on helicarrier, and when I use Lady Sif at all, 99% of the time, it's because helicarrier is in it, okay? Helicarrier draws 3 random cards. Helicarrier's been giving me terrible cards lately, but all of these things are beefing up Collector. So, cool. If we could do that, awesome. But then, Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider was also one of my last pool 3 cards. But, again, because we're on Luke's bar, I can come in with 10 power, boom, right on Luke's bar. But this whole like 1-2 punch of Lady Sif turn 3, Ghost Rider turn 4, it's huge. Like within those 2 turns, overall, I'm dropping, what is that, 17 power in 2 turns, okay? Like it's bonkers, all right? So these are the only 2 cards that are even like in that kind of discard category, but they're great. Now, I have had situation where Helicarrier is not there, and maybe you'll see it, where Lady Sif will just discard Dino or Nick Fury, which also works out because Nick Fury, nothing to scoff at, that is a 5/7, and Nick Fury is drawing 3 6-cost cards. This is also beefing up Collector, okay? Do you see where I'm going? Like, there's so much going on. So with everything I'm explaining, not only are we getting additional power on the board, not only are we beefing up Collector, but so many of these cards are giving you random cards and the opponent has no clue what's going on, all right? And I just remembered too, I added Shang-Chi in here, and Shang-Chi's got me out of some stuff. I don't know if it's specifically because of Luke's bar, but people are dropping big power, I think because they're trying to break the tie at Luke's bar. Some people are getting crafty and figuring out ways to get into Luke's bar, you know, and stuff like that. But Shang-Chi, just right before I started recording, saved me. He blew up a death, okay? So the last thing you gotta understand about why Luke's bar is great, and I don't think a lot of people are considering this in the strategy, it's hand size, okay? Because you're filling up your hand with so many different draws, like say for example, my hand is like full, right? I have like 4 or 5 cards in my hand, okay? Helicarrier and Nick Fury, those add 3 to your hand. Well, the max you can hold is 7. So let's say I wanna discard Helicarrier, okay? I have 5 cards in my hand. That's gonna add 3. Then what I can do is I can drop Lady Sif on Luke's bar and Lady Sif will stay there. She cannot bounce back to my hand because my hand is full. People are not considering this and you need to. Even if you gotta use like a Moon Girl in some variation of this deck or whatever, if your hand is full, cards will not bounce back, okay? There are 50 different strategies to do with this deck. I'm gonna jump into some gameplay, but yeah, like I said, some of these cards are replaceable. Like Coulson, like if you want, like toss in a Sentinel, toss in a Moon Girl, you know, whatever. But with this whole like 1-2 punch, like if you don't have Ghost Rider, like just don't don't do it, right? Like if I didn't have Ghost Rider, I don't even think I would do this Lady Sif helicarrier combo. Like helicarrier, it's 3 random cards. The last couple games, it's been giving me 3 random 1-drops. It's like a Maria Hill, you know what I mean? So that's a deck. A couple replacements maybe, but not too many, all right? So if you have these, awesome, but I wanted to show you guys this, and maybe it'll spark some inspiration for you as you're playing on Luke's bar, so you could do some different strategies, all right? Let's jump into a few games. So yeah, like I like talking, like it's one of the cool things about these videos, I can do a couple things at once, right? And anyway, so right now we're currently at 96, okay? And last night on stream, I dropped down to 92. I was at like 97, dropped down to 92. And I don't know what it is, but what I've been telling everybody is if you're somebody who likes to watch the stream, I'm not gonna be streaming again until I hit infinite. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's just too much going on. Like I'm already bad at math, but when I stream, I just drop ranks. Like yesterday I gained, like both the last 2 days. Oh God, this is a bad one. I'll leave this one in here just for the lulz. But anyways, the last 2 times I've streamed, I've dropped like 3, 4, 5 ranks. Oh man, what if I just storm the other one? That's fine. Got a little Zabu. You guys want to see something funny? So check this out. Let's do it one more time. Get Dino up in there. Oh, very nice. Ooh. So this guy is running a Surfer deck. Gotcha. Well, I still got Dino. I don't have anything to increase my hand size though. Yeah, this might be a loss, but whatever. Oh, wow. I should have put Cosmo probably on Dark Dimension. Yeah, this is a cheesy game. Like what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll add 8 to this. So I'm trying to hit infinite. So we're dipping. Do management. Yeah. By the way, like it's so. By the way, like another reason, like I can't, like I think that messes with my head while I'm streaming. Like, so I mute, okay? Like, you see that right there? Like, people are always asking me, how do you avoid tilting? Like, how do you avoid, like, hardcore tilting? Like, I get frustrated like everybody, but I mute people. And when I'm playing chat, like, this is just a habit now. If I'm gonna lose, like, I just mute. Like, the way this game functions, and you can, like, it like stalls, right? So if you hit retreat, they could just start spamming emotes at you, right? It's like a jerk move. Like this game needs a setting where I could just turn that off so I can't see the other person's emotes. But I have people ask me how I avoid tilting. Then I have another group of people asking me like, why do you mute? Why do you mute? Well, I mute because of the first group of people that asked me that question, right? Like I mute people to avoid tilting. Like if I know something's coming, like you saw that right there? Like it's just frustrating, it's annoying, it's childish. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a firm believer in, like, not emoting at people unless, like, they're doing something, like, really, like, antagonizing first. Like, mostly, I'll just do, like, a fist bump. That's it. Like, if it's just a normal game, I'll just do a fist bump. Turn 6, like, even if I pull off a good move and I knew I was gonna win, whatever it is, right? Like, I don't taunt or anything like that. But, like, people are, like, very annoying in this game. So don't listen to the people who are like, why do you mute? Like, your sanity, your mental health, like I've had some people, I'll jump into another game, but I've had some people like tell me like they're taking breaks from Marvel Snap and stuff like that, you know? And I get that the grind to infinite is tough, but I think part of it too is just nonsense like that. You know what I mean? So minimize the stuff that's screwing with your head. Stay in your game, you know what I'm saying? Oh my Lord. Oh, so what I could do now, since Sokovia just discarded Lady Sif, I could Ghost Rider it. It'll take out my helicarrier. While I can't bring back my helicarrier, I will get 3 cards. So if Collector comes out, we're still like, you know, he'll get beefed up on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing about this deck too. Oh my God. I have so many people snap me because something like that happens, right? And, okay, destroy that. And because this deck goes in so many different directions, they will, because you know how like people have a tendency to snap if they think RNG just screwed you, right? If they drop Cosmo in the right place, if Sokovia discards one of your cards. Like I have people snap me if they see Devil Dino get discarded or something like that. Like they are just so excited. They're just so excited. And I'm like, that is only like one of the things that I'm doing here. You know what I mean? So it really, really catches people off guard. Right now, this is not good. We have all very low cards. I'm gonna Ghost Rider in a 4-cost. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. You know who else might be good in this? Is White Queen. Okay, do I want to do that? I don't think I do. Let's see. Because if I Cosmo, I'm gonna miss because I don't have turn priority. If I Ghost Rider, I could get like a random really great card. So let's do this. Wait, no. Yeah, let's do this. Get some power over here. But yeah, White Queen could work because like I've been playing the Bishboot deck, right? And right now it's just like, man, I wish I had a. Oh, touche. Like stuff like this, like it's just like just have fun and goof around, like as long as you're not taunting. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that. The gods, baby. Do you see what I mean? I've had other games like this where like I got a Hela and just weird stuff happened. It's crazy. So now I'm dropping a turn. Oh my lord. Maybe I should wait. Really catch them off guard. You see what I mean? I'm gonna be able to drop a Hela because they have no idea what's coming. They have no idea. So like this, I'll stay in on 4 cubes, right? Because I have 6 coming and then a 10 power helicarrier coming in. So if that helicarrier comes right here, we Gucci, baby. Let's see. Then I mute just so they don't emote. That could be a bot though. People are always saying too, I see it in the comments and stuff too, like there are patterns for like bots. Come on, middle. Oh, it's going left. 1. Ah, that sucks. Well played. But yeah, I have people like say that, like, you know, what are bots, what are not, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to tell because people like, bots will just be like a name, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just hard to tell. It's hard to tell, so I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason, like there's no evidence, right? So sometimes we're just guessing, like, oh, that's obviously a bot. Like sometimes it is really obviously a bot when you see some weird stuff. But I've also had games where that obvious bot all of a sudden starts acting very human-like, right? Like they were doing something to throw me off and almost seem like a bot. Playing cards in weird spaces, and then they just come in and do something super wonky. People have been running weird decks lately. Man, we haven't even got Luke's bar. I wanna get a Luke's bar game in here. But people have been running weird decks with like Shocker and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Okay, look, now we got a 4-cost freaking Claw. And then like, just imagine being the opponent, right? They have no clue. They have no clue what's going on. Right? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing over here? This might be a Dino. Ooh. Like, is this a Surfer deck? So I have a Nick Fury, right? So Nick Fury ensures that my Dino stays buff. And Nick Fury's 7. So this might win it for us. Let's see. Because they're gonna need 13 over here and 14 in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they, like, even with Sarah, yeah, look.
I still believe in heroes.
Boom. Boom. Surfer. Patriot. Don't mind me. The deck, baby. The deck. Like, look at that. Like, I was able to drop a 5-cost card on turn 4. Then I was able to drop a Dino. Then I was able to get Dino. Like, I remember just hearing people say, like, oh, Nick Fury's such a bad card. Nick Fury's such a bad card. Like, Nick Fury works in this deck. Like, it is bonkers. Like, I just tossed down 7 power on the board. Like, yo, what you gonna do about that? You ain't doing nothing, you know? So the other thing, aside from like surprising decks, counter decks, there's Luke's bar. Surprising decks, counter decks, I also like decks that allow you to confidently snap, right? Where a bunch of stuff isn't up in the air. You know what I mean? Like that last one, I'm not super sure. But I've had situations where I'm just like, oh, I can definitely snap this, and like, there's not much that they're gonna do about it. But yeah, I'm like, ooh. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I've had multiple games too where people are dropping like hobgoblins, green goblins. Look at this. I have a turn 4. I have a turn 4 Gamora. Look at that, right? Now I can get Lady Sif. Into Luke's bar because my hand will be full. Then I can drop Dino middle. Yo. I might snap after this turn. I might. Because we should have no problem winning these 2 lanes. Look at that. Hook up my Gamora. Oh, look, and I got Ghost Rider. I was just talking about confidently snapping. Like, I win right lane. Okay? I won right lane. You're not doing anything over there. Okay? I'm gonna do this. And look, I'll do this to get even more cards. All right? And like, this deck is not meta. It's not common. What do you think that Daredevil's thinking right now? Look, drop a Hobgoblin there. See what happens. Professor Exit. Look. Oh, hey, Lady Sif, come on back. Oh, what, you can't? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I'm about to have 16 power on a lane where you shouldn't be able to drop cards. Like, this deck is bonkers, dude. It's bonkers. What? Were you going Captain Marvel? Like, that right there, I'm so glad this clip made it into this. That right there is the epitome of this deck. Look at that. Look at that. All right? I was able to squeeze in a Gamora on turn 4. All right? Left lane on Luke's bar, I'm able to drop 16 power. Yo, this deck is nasty. Yeah, like, it's crazy. I've just had so many people like this. this deck is filled with cards that people like are like, you know, whatever. And this deck works even when Luke Spar's not here, by the way. My son, he experimented with it when I was letting him play around on my account because, you know, I have more cards. And he was like, that deck is so good, right? And like, let's have a conversation real quick. So there's the Matthew effect. I think I've mentioned this before. What gets big gets bigger, all right? What gets small gets smaller. Think about it in the sense of like rich people and poor people, right? Rich people get richer, poor people get poor, right? But this, the Matthew effect works in everything. It's the same thing with Marvel Snap cards. Cards that are talked about get talked about even more. Cards that aren't talked about stay not talked about, right? So one tuber makes a video about a card, gets some views. Another YouTuber says, oh, okay, they made a video about a card, they got some views, I'll do that too. So on and so on and so on. Then you, the viewer, you start thinking, okay, these are the best cards in the game, I need to get these cards, these are the only cards out there. Because you don't know what you don't know, you're not seeing videos on other cards, right? So if the wrong YouTubers say that, I'm snapping because I have Cosmo and turn priority. If the wrong YouTubers talk about certain cards and not other ones, you guys are never gonna know, all right? So show some love to creators that have, that are talking about other cards and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's why I put Cosmo in the deck. All right, we'll do a couple more. That was really quick. But look, you guys want to see? You guys want to see something? You want to watch me rank up? Ooh, we're hitting infinite today, baby. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Like, experiment with decks, experiment with cards. Like, this deck, it's not like super unique to me. Like, I think I got the inspiration for this from, I don't know if his name's Dexter or Snapster. I think his name was Dexter in Hearthstone, but now he says Snapster for his YouTube channel for Marvel Snap. Because yeah, when I got helicarrier, I remember he made a video about helicarrier, right? So, but yeah, like experiment with these cards. That Ant-Man's gonna have a little trouble, you think? And look, we got the combo. Fifth, Ghost Rider, helicarrier. Okay, so I want to foster a intelligent, critical thinking audience. I want you guys to know that just because you're only seeing videos on certain cards or whatever it is, do I want to risk that? Okay, so we'll get 4 over here. I was thinking, do I want to risk like getting Quinjet down? But the other thing is too, I can get Quinjet down later. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go for left and middle. Oh, give me that Hulk. All right, so what do I want to do? I want to do that. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, discount my cards just in case. All right, get a little bit extra. And then I'm gonna Ghost Rider middle. All right? I'm not a huge fan of Mojo World. Now, this person, since they just dropped this Sinister, Mr. Sinister, there's a chance that they could drop Brute.
It's clobbering time.
The fact that they just dropped Thing, they could drop Brute. Okay, so wait. So if I do that there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you'll turn into 13, right? But I can draw a card with this too. I think this might be the play. See, like, so this, I can draw it and then bounce back into my hand. See that?
Opponent snapped.
So right now it's a tough one. So See, because I could do this. Like, they're snapping because they don't know I can play in Luke's bar. So I can do this, and then Ghost Rider will bounce back. So is that enough power? So that'll be 16. That'll be 21. So if... No, because you're -1 power. But if they drop a Hulk, right? Like, I got to expect a Hulk. This one I'll stay in because I don't think they know what I have. Yeah, this could be a loss, but as you see, like, we're gaining a lot of cubes. When I gain a ton of cubes, I gamble a little bit more, all right? So that's just part of my strategy. So this might be a loss, and if I'm missing something, it's because I'm bad at math. I'm sure y'all will let me know down in the comments. Hulk? No? Bizarre? Get wrecked. Bounce back. Go back, Ghost Rider. Thank you. 4 more cubes. Like, what? You guys thought I brought you all the way? You thought I brought you all the way to my channel to not watch a gangster deck like this? Come on, you guys know me better than that. You guys know me better than that. So another pro tip I'll tell you real quick. I have 2 monitors, okay? I do play on my phone sometimes, but I have 2 monitors. So, what I'll do is, I just played this guy, but I can't remember. So snap.fan, the website, if you install the app, you get the history, right? You get the history, your match history. So I know I played this person, can't remember what deck. I pulled it up over here, and they played a Patriot deck, all right? So I know what's coming. So I know what I'll get and what they could get, okay? But this is good. So now you're gonna see collector beef, all right? Because I can collector, I can drop Agent 13 over here. Oh my Lord, you're gonna make things 0. Oh gosh, that's good. That's real good. So I'm gonna be getting cards, I'm gonna be drawing cards for 2 less. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here, Coulson. Come here, Coulson. Oh yes. Feed collector.
Assemble.
Feed collector. Oh no, and we got Dino. Okay, so they're gonna be doing a lot here at Citadel too, but set all cards at this location to power 3. So does that work? Well, I don't use Valkyrie, so let me tell you this. I had a, wait, watch this. This doesn't matter if I get rocks because I'm drawing in cards. That's the other thing. Look at this. Full hand. I just got leech. I just got a 3-cost leech.
Snap.
That's a snap. We'll do one more.
Victory.
We'll do one more. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I know I keep saying this, but do you see what I am saying? I just got a 3-cost leech. Agent Coulson's chilling over at Luke's bar, just hanging out, having a little drink, and we're about to leech this dude's Patriot deck. We got a free 3-cost leech. Come on now, this is a dope deck. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Let's end this thing on a win. Okay. Hey buddy, see, look, fist bump, dope. Okay, I like this too. Quinjet right here, because they're not gonna kill my Quinjet where they just dropped a sunspot. You know what I'm saying? Put you over here, just in case. I'm not brave enough to, ooh, a 4-power leech? Leech! We're pulling some random leeches today. Two, three, four. That's she's gonna bounce back. So let's put her here. Los Diablos can blow up Luke's bar too. Not bad. Okay, Leech is gonna do us good right here. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, and Ghost Rider? That clutch Ghost Rider though? So I can bring Ghost Rider over to Danger Room, so just in case Ghost Rider blows up, I still have my helicarrier. Let's see. That cause a retreat? Do one of these. One, two, three. I want to leave it open for Dino. Did I not hit anything important? Kronos, you staying in? Did I not hit your Surfer? Oh, very nice. That might trigger a retreat. That'd be upsetting. Down by one here. I'm pretty sure I win this. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna Surfer? You have no Sarah. You have no Maximus over here. And this guy has no clue what I got. Yeah, he's gonna retreat. Boom. Probably should have taken 2 cubes. Like, I'm very bad at doing that. I snap on the last turn. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. Don't snap turn 5. You know, sometimes you like catch people. Sometimes people are like confident, you know what I mean? So it works sometimes. But cube's a cube. Yeah, so we wrapped up. We ranked up. We're ranked 97. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely, if I don't hit infinite today, I will be shocked. This deck's legit. If you have the cards, go for it. Like I said, and I cannot stress this enough, everybody watching, because the number one question us content creators get is, what can I replace these cards with? And I'm telling you right now, this deck you just saw, like you can make a variation of this deck and let me know. Like, I'm always looking for, I love when the subscribers tell me what they swapped out, right? So let me know. Just let me know. But I don't think it will reach its potential without these cards, without a Coulson, without a helicarrier. You saw the random cards that just came in and saved our butt. You know what I mean? But the other thing people ask us content creators all the time is, should I spend my tokens on X? Should I spend my tokens on Y? I would not. Like, if you saw this deck and you loved it, right? If you loved it, and this is just a style you want to play, sure, spend 3,000 tokens, okay? If that will make you happy, like, I am breaking my rule of not buying any 6,000 token cards, and I'm getting Darkhawk when he shows up, okay? That's what I'm doing, so we're in this together. So if you think like Agent Coulson or Helicarrier will bring you happiness, go for it. But personally, I would only buy these if they were 1,000 tokens. You know what I mean? Like, this is a cool build. Maybe it's worth it for you. I don't know. Okay, so don't ask me. All right. But I hope you saw like how versatile and random this deck can be when you're just drawing cards and you can do whatever with it. You know, there's so many different win conditions. I love this deck so much. I just can't express it. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, head down to the description, join our awesome Discord community. We have hundreds of people in there talking Marvel Snap. We got a rants channel. We have a channel where you post your wins against Leader. It is all sorts of fun. And we're trying to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the month. It's only the 8th. I think we could do it. Okay, and also check down in the description, follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. I'm doing monthly giveaways for the season pass. You gotta be following me on Twitter. And I tweet a bunch of screenshots, chat with people. I ask questions on Twitter too. Like, I was just asking, like, what's your strategy when someone first turn snaps you? Like, and you're like, you know, you got the whole game ahead of you. Like, you know me, I hate first turn snappers, but I'm curious, do you stay in? You know what I mean? So anyways, I posted that on Twitter. Follow me over there. But yeah, I might have one more video for you today. I will try. I got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time.